Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm Jon Binnie. Welcome to our Quantum Psychic Akashic requests. And here today I have the incredible, the fabulous Viviane Heller. Woohoo!
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for joining us this morning. I hope you're having a great day so far.
Yes, welcome everyone. Lovely to see you again, Viviane. Um, to explain my background, I'm in my RV motorhome down at the beach because my home internet is broken still. So this is the best place, and it's also a really beautiful place. I posted, if you're interested in the view that I can see right now, just look at the posts page on my YouTube channel. I just put up some photos of what I can see from my seat. You guys get the ugly view, you get me, I get the beautiful view of the nature reserve of John Muir, um, who helped establish a lot of the nature reserves in the US. Um, well, it's exciting for us to get going today. And as always, please do put all your requests in capitals. See, some of you have already been putting them in capitals, and you can ask for a wide range of things, including quantum psychic healing, so scanning your chakras, your body remotely, and clearing, healing any conditions that you have. We can also help with Akashic readings to help you with your future, past life readings to help you with your past lives, understanding them, helping you um, with any healing or any actions you can take, spirit guide messages, spirit guide introductions, and we also offer home clearings, pet healings, and for anyone that you're asking for, including a pet, if you're asking on behalf of someone else, please get their permission first and put that into your
Mhm.
request to state that you have permission. And if you can, it does help us, although there's two of us, it does speed things along a bit if it's each request just includes one ask. So
Yeah.
if you just keep us busy with one thing at a time, that's fantastic. And
Hmm.
throughout the live stream, feel free to check in on the description. You'll see links to Viviane and my YouTube channels. So please do subscribe to both of ours, to our websites. You can explore our services. We also greatly appreciate your donations. Donations are entirely optional. And it's really just to help support us on our journeys. This is our full-time jobs. So we're excited to support you free of charge as through these live streams, and optional donations help us fund this, including including some of the costs that go into making this possible. Okay, well, with that, I'll go ahead and get us started, and I'll just put up. I think I forgot last time. I'm going to put up this time
Hmm.
the chat, as long as it doesn't
Okay.
obscure,
Hmm.
as long as it doesn't cover your face or anything, Viviane. We don't want that.
Hmm.
Font size. So let's try this. It's not bad. Okay,
Hmm.
let's go with that. Great. Right, I'll go ahead and create a safe space. Please do join us in the creation of the safe space. It really helps us have a nice, clear, clean, energetic space to support you with your requests today. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves. Your high is good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you nice and loud. And please focus your attention on the center of your heart. And right at the center of your heart chakra is a golden divine spark, a light of where your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of golden light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feel into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time, from the center of your heart, as you allow your heart to gently soften and open, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Reach all the way down through the layers of the planets, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the lights of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you, and set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live streams and replays across Viviane and I's channels. And I set the intention for this session space. Only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, our highest good, love, and compassion can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into the session space, I invite in, for Viviane and I, our spirit guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And I invite in Archangel Metatron, plus any other named beings that Viviane invites in. And we ask at this time for these beautiful beings' assistance in servicing your quantum psychic Akashic requests. Please put all requests in capitals, and we will tag these and randomly select from them throughout our 2-hour live stream today. Please say hello in the chat as soon as possible if your request is called. And a message for us just before we begin from my spirit guide Maya is that through these times of great change, please know that the outside world is a reflection of what is happening within each of us. The tides are turning, and our perception of our realities are changing too. We are realizing that the shake-up and the chaos that we experience outside is also a reflection of what is happening within us. We're getting ready, we're preparing, just like the oceans and the seas tides stretch all the way out down the shorelines to a low tide. We're releasing and purging everything that doesn't serve us anymore, letting go all those things, people, and systems that we clung to, and preparing now for a beautiful rise, a rise in vibration, a returning of a tide, a new dawn of humanity, all birthed from within the very space that we create within each of us. As we let go, we let in. As we let go of fear, we let in love. And Viviane and I are very much here for you, especially if you choose love. And with this, we can get started. Thank you.
Thank you, John. That was lovely. Adding a few requests that came in. And thank you all for posting your requests in caps.
Yeah, wonderful.
Okay.
And it's Monday, so is that my turn to choose first?
Yes, John.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't have my usual setup, so I don't have my echoing microphone. What
Mm-hmm.
I do have is a little bit of music I can
Okay.
play. Is it choose the first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay, lift up the bed. Okay, let me just stop the music.
Okay.
Wonderful. Mystery Tour 1, are you here? Calling Mystery Tour. Mystery Tour, yes, you're here. Fantastic.
Wonderful. Okay.
And you've said, I would like to request a message from my spirit guides or anything that I need to know. Thank you. Thank you for your request. Okay, and I'm going to open up the Akashic Records as well.
Mm-hmm.
My feeling is it will be helpful for this request. I'm intrigued as to why. So let me just
Mm-hmm.
ask Archangel Metatron, please open the Akashic Records, open the Akashic Records, open the Akashic Records. We'd like to start with requests for Mystery Tour 1, please. Would you like me to go first?
Oh, yes, please.
So your your message from your guides, and they opened up when they opened up the Akashic records, I saw these um the visual is a little bit confusing. Um I'll try my best to explain it. They showed me these vertical kind of silos. And so imagine like even looking at stripes in front of you, like you'd see maybe stripy wallpaper. And they said that when you perceive others, you perceive others at your frequency. And so if you are, struggling with this feels like interpersonal relationships with others, um, friends, maybe some friends slash loved ones. And they then shifted these vertical stripes into horizontal. So these horizontal stripes and said, imagine it's like a ladder. So it's a great check for you to do is the next time you're feeling triggered by someone else, in particular. So when you're feeling negative reactions with others' behaviors or emotions, to ask yourself, what is it that is happening within that person that is matching my frequency? Like, why am I at that frequency? To first of all observe it, and then secondly to feel into the reflection. There's a lesson somewhere in that. Um, and I would just personally, I would just kind of caveat this message a bit and say, it feels very harsh, right? It feels like very kind of like, you know, easy to fall into negative self-talk and say, these people, why are they doing this? Uh, why am I doing this to myself? So just be really gentle with yourself because the reality is this is true lightly for all of us. And it's true, it's always been true for our whole lives. It's just now we're starting to gain a little bit more understanding about how all this works. Um, and so just I would just encourage you to be really gentle with yourself through that process. And whilst I do feel it's really good advice, maybe not, you know, maybe choose your battles, right? Just choose like what is the one big thing with one person in particular that you're struggling with, and just focus on that at a time rather than every single thing that's going on in your life. So I hope that helps you, Mystery Tour One.
I had an interesting visual for you too, Mr. Mystery Tour One. Initially, I saw water swirling and uh, clockwise, and then I heard emotion in motion, and then the message, and then I saw you um, in the moving with the water. It looked a bit chaotic. And then I heard, stop the need to control and go with the flow. And after I heard that, then the movement became um, calmer and more um, just again less chaotic than before. So just keep that in mind. Stop the need to control or let go of expectations of certain outcomes, and stay in the present moment and go with the flow, and that will be very helpful to you at this time, Mystery Tour One. So I hope this was
So
helpful to you. Okay. Hope this was
I
helpful.
think, yeah, I hope that
There's
helps, Mystery Tour. Patch was just coughing on some fur from his bed. So I
Oh,
was like, "What's
okay.
that noise? What's that strange noise?"
Mhm. Okay. You're welcome. Mystery Tour 1. So, all right, now I'm ready to select our next
Yeah, you're welcome.
request. Please say hi in the chat if your name is called. Mhm.
Beep, boop. Have a drink.
Okay, I have Emily Flynn. Please let me know if you're here. You're asking for clearing and messages from guides. Emily
Emily
Flynn.
Flynn.
And you're here. Thanks so much. Okay, what would you like to do, Jon? Jon? Clearing or messages?
I'll do the clearing.
Okay, thank you. I'll focus on a message for Emily then. Thank you. Okay, I'll go ahead and share the message that I got. Emily, I saw a white plate of food, and then I heard choose the ingredients wisely, and then I heard choose what nurtures you, pay attention to what you're consuming, and that is the last part. Pay attention to what you're consuming is not just about food; it's about what you're um, watching on TV and the people you're surrounding yourself with, um, all of it. So that is the message that came through from your guides, and I hope it resonates.
Apologies, I'm just feeding Patch. Be a second.
No problem. So yeah, if you um, yeah, that was the message came through right away. But again, the last part is about the overall, your connections, people you surround yourself with, and what you're consuming on TV, what you feeding yourself in general. So, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for for waiting a few moments. So as I scanned down through you, Emily, there was work to do on your heart chakra, and your heart chakra felt smaller and kind of pushed in, so a bit more constrained. And what I saw around the outside of your heart chakra is um, like a kind of like a toughening of your heart. And I asked your guide, what's that? Like, what's causing that? And they said, it's the it's all those times that you you're not standing up for yourself and you're not like having strong enough boundaries. What happens to our hearts is that they they start to toughen, and it's a bit like our skin. If we don't wear gloves, right? And then we do a lot with our hands, we get rough patches on our hands, we get rough skin, calluses, and it's that feeling around your heart, and this message that your heart really needs space to grow and to continue to heal. So really practicing on boundaries will really help you create more space to just feel comfortable with yourself. Catch yourself when you're you know, pushing through and just doing something, um, and doing, uh, Emily's just saying, "I met with a herbal medicine group yesterday and came back feeling so wrong and heavy." Well, thank you for sharing that, and I think it's also a really important reflection, for things that you go to, that you do, and you come back feeling, because that feeling's coming from your heart, right?
Mm.
It's wonderful that you're sharing that, because you're allowing your heart to have a voice and saying, "Heart, I hear you." You know, it's up to you to decide whether you go back to something, whether it's that one example or any relationship or any experience in your life, whether you go back to it if you're not feeling good about it. Um, we're big. Um, so yeah, um just do a bit more conscious work on, first of all, defining what your boundaries are, and then secondly, acting on them. So when something comes up that challenges one of those boundaries, for example, I only have relationships, friendships
Mm.
with people that demonstrate my highest good, or demonstrate, respect. Really simple things. And so I just cleared your heart chakra as much as I could, and I do feel that really working on your developing your boundaries will just help really
Mhm.
cultivate that space for you. And yeah, you were saying in the chat, I've always had trouble with boundaries. I think this came up. It comes up quite often in our live streams. There's a lot to heal. It's something I'm trying to work on at the moment.
Mhm.
Fantastic. I do feel boundaries, including for me, are a real ongoing journey, and perhaps it never stops. Here's my free meditations, including the one for boundaries. There's a 1 hour video in this, including boundaries. And you've heard all the sayings, right, Viviane, like that we program ourselves with, like, just push through it, or don't be so selfish, or just do it this time, it'll be fine, or um, you know, you're doing it for the money, right? Just think of the money. Like, there's just all these horrible, like uh, they harm our sovereignty whenever we just kind of gaslight ourselves through this. We push through them. And my latest trigger phrase is when people say, "Push through your boundaries." Like, I don't think that's what you mean. I think you mean push through constraints or limitations. Boundaries are here to, help you draw a line and say, this
Yes.
is my home, this is my body, these are the rules of engagement with them. I hope that helps, Emily. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for your feedback in the live chat. It was really helpful.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so
Great. Can you hear Patch in the background?
a little bit just now, but not before.
He's like snorting like a pig. Okay. So a little bit of music and choosing the next request. Patch has chosen his window seat now, so he should settle down. Okay, choosing the next request. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Okay. Good dog Sync. Are you here? Let us know. And you're looking for info from your guides. Thanks, and have a lovely day all.
And let's see.
Hello, you're here.
Here. Okay.
Wonderful. Just asking the others to step back. And good dog Sync. I love the sync with Patch being a good dog. I'm sure he'll settle soon. Okay, any messages, any info from your guides? Would you like me to go first?
Oh, yes, please.
Thank you. So I was shown, first of all, I was shown you reading a book, and the the book as you read it had this like writing. The writing was lightly in English, yet there was some pictures and symbols. I saw in it some hieroglyphs, and there's something encoded within within the words, and an energy, and in the symbols as well. And I was really fascinated, like, what is this energy? What's encoded? And they said, your guide said, it's what you've previously put in there in previous lives. So you've contributed to, perhaps we would call it like a form of um, scripture. So by that I mean historical and religious and spiritual written contributions. And I said, what's in it? And your guide said it is a vehicle through which your soul wanted to store some of this information in the third dimension on Earth, and then allow you to read it and reactivate in this lifetime. And I can feel that in my heart right now. I know the microphone's covering my heart a bit, but that that
Mhm.
feeling of openness. And I said, "How do you act on this?" And they said, "Well, you can just ask your guides just before you go to sleep at night, place your hand on your heart, and they'll bring you forwards these writings, or they'll bring you closer to some of the physical books and research you may be interested in." And I just said, "I don't want to send them on like a wild goose chase and, like give you some sort of impossible mission." I said, "It's okay. Um, just go with what feels right. You may be interested in exploring, for example, beyond that that request just before dream time in researching some historical books, and also you could one place to start with is ancient Egypt. There was one other place as well as ancient Egypt. Oh, China as well. Uh, China's pretty big, right? But it was um, there are connections, a lot of which we don't fully understand yet, between China and Egypt. And what we do know is that the Egyptians and Egyptian hieroglyphs, etc., are present around the world. So it's not impossible to know to believe that they could also be present in China. So I just saw you like having an interest in reading and just doing so with an open heart. You may enjoy placing your hand on your heart as you read, and these will help you with your superpower activations. And that's what I got.
Wonderful. Um, well, my message was to good dogs, and I see was do things your way. From your guides, your guides say do things your way. Don't be concerned about what others think. Um, to stop the need of people pleasing. And if you don't feel heard and seen by those around you, that in your immediate group, to uh, let them go and make energy for new people in your new energy and new people in your life. That was the message that I got for you. I hope it's helpful. Good dogs.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, it feels really
Mhm.
aligned with the message from my guide Maya. Um,
Mhm.
it's it's such a human thing for us to do, isn't it? I do it all the time. It's like I want more things, and then it's more good things, and it's like
Mhm.
John, you got to let go of the bad things in your life. It's like what does that mean?
Mhm.
And it's really anything that doesn't align with us, right? Anything that
Mhm.
constrains us or holds us
Yeah.
down, from the clutter in our homes to the friendships that
Mhm.
we have with loose ends that perhaps we're not tidying up, to people, friends, partnerships, loved ones, family that we just don't resonate with anymore.
Mhm. Yes,
Well, I
wonderful.
hope that helps you. Good dog sync. Let us know.
Okay, so my turn to select our next request. Mhm. Oops.
Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Ooh, Melody Addict, please let us know if you're here.
Melody addict, are you here? Let us know. You know how the music cuts off It sounds a bit like musical chairs. Did I get a chair? So your request, may I please get more info on my spirit guides, any names, etc. I had a dream about one of them, but not sure
Mm,
if I can trust it. Thank you. And a love heart. Thank you,
okay,
Melody
thank
Addict.
you. She's here.
I'm happy to start if it helps.
Sure, please.
Thank you. So I asked a lot about your spirit guide, Melody Addict. Um, the first thing they said about you, because I asked you and your guides to step forwards, they shared about you. They use this term um, that you hold the grace of God. I don't really use the word God much. Um, this grace, this graceful feeling, this energy that you hold, it resides in your aura, and it's a very calm and loving and very high vibration energy. And sometimes you're letting that in, like sometimes you're letting it in to your body and letting it into your being and your conscious awareness. Your spirit guide, who was quite reluctant to introduce themselves fully to me, they said that um, they described when I repeatedly asked because they said, "Well, this is the question. Like, can we get more information on you?" A female energy, and this is your lead guide that stepped forward to me. So you may have others through Viviane. She's very high vibration, and she said, "Call me." She said, "You can call me the angel ones, the angel ones." And this is a reflection of a very high vibration, angelic-like energy. And I saw her kind of just on the outside of your aura, and she's very much supporting with this, with what feels like very much an integration of very high vibration energies. And Melody Edit said in the live chat, "I try to be. This weekend has been tough." Thank you for sharing, and sorry to hear you've had a tough weekend. I asked the question about um, dream time, and they said, yes, this is an opportunity for us for you, Melody Addict, to connect with your guides. And they said that discernment of whether it's your guide or not is important for you to identify and to practice with. And there's a feeling of the energy because your guide is high vibration. It it's beautiful, right? it just causes some challenges, right? Because there's a bit like you're touching on a tough weekend. So if you're in a place right now on Monday where your vibration is lower, uh, by that I mean if you're in a what we'd call a bad mood, or if you're feeling sad or frustrated, or any of these lower vibration feelings, which are perfectly human to feel. These are times that make it harder to connect, and they said this is why they came or are more likely to come during sleep time, because you're resting and you're much more in that kind of grace of God, um, energy that your guide described. So, from what I'm hearing, the a good next step for you is to, just before you go to sleep at night, set the clear intention. So, to help you with the discernment about whether it's your spirit guide or not, just ask. So you set the intention, and I'd always address your spirit guides first. So I often imagine that, I'm facing out into a crowded room, but the lights are off and my eyes are closed. And in the crowded room are my loved ones. And I only want to talk to my loved ones. I don't want to talk to all the other people. And that's what it's like just before you go into dream time, before you go into these, big open etheric spaces. So just place your hand on your heart and say, Spirit guides, I'd like you to step forwards, please, in dream time and make yourself known to me. Please introduce yourself to me. Please share messages for my highest good. And you can set whatever intention you like. And then, do some of these dream time practices may help you. So some journaling when you wake up the next day, write it down, say it out loud, share it with other people, and talk to your heart about it during the day. That something happened last night. What was
Mhm.
that? Was that one of my spirit guides? Spirit guides, was that one of you? Um, and I would just leave you with that that really important clue, right? Which is you're looking for high vibrations. High vibrations are hard to fake because it requires the being to be of a high vibration, right? And I don't just mean appearing all white or in light or calm. None of those things are enough. You know it when you feel it in your heart. It feels happy and joyful and loving and expansive. These are the feelings that you'll be looking for, but always remembering to address your spirit guides out loud. Um, Talk to them first. Ask them, um, never the other way around. Never say, "Are you my spirit guide?" Don't say that, right? Because a yes could be very unhelpful for you. It's much better to ask, "Spirit guides, is this one of you?" And I hope that helps you, Melody
Mm,
Addict.
yeah, nice message. Hi, Melody. Um, I asked for one of your guides for a guide to step forward with a name, and I actually saw a gray guide. And then he said, "You're very curious about your origins." And when I asked for a name, I saw the letter M. Then I was thinking, well, maybe it's a name that's going to start with M. But then I saw no many guides. Then I saw the rest of it say many guides. And then I asked for a name, and I got that you can call him Jasper. And just had this again this feeling that Jasper is uh, observing you, watching over you, and uh, again made that remark about um, you, your curiosity. And yeah, so this is what I have for you. I hope it was helpful to you. And just a reminder, please post requests in caps. If I think I saw a couple of requests that were not in caps, they need to be in caps for us to. And again, the requests are randomly selected. So I hope this was helpful to you, Melody. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Melody.
Mm.
Okay, it must be my turn to choose.
Oh, yes. Mhm.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. I got a chair. Um,
Mm.
Nancy D74. Let us know if you're here. Oh wow. Um, Melody Addict was just saying the name they gave
Mhm.
me was Samina. It's really interesting. I did get a name that was quite similar, but there was just this big discussion about whether I should share it or not. I think the name I heard was close. It was like Sienna or Ciara, but not Samina. But yeah,
Mm.
go with the advice of just asking if they're your guide or not. Sorry, don't go with that advice. Go with, ask your spirit guides. Is this one of you? And yeah, wish you the best of luck with that. Thank you. And Nancy D74 is here. Thank you, Nancy. And you've asked, my guides have told me in the past that I need to accept help more to address a health issue that still persists. Could you help me clarify what kind of help and a clearing, please? Sure. Just asking the other beings to step back, other people to step back that we've worked with today so far. And Nancy, D7 forward, step forwards. And I'm just starting with a scan. I'm also getting messages at the same time.
Mhm.
The first message is the term a burden of the heart. And then I'm being shown negative energy from your heart coming up out. It's like it's coming up to the top of the lungs. But my feeling is that this affect how to describe it affects like your energy levels and your guide is saying a tightness.
Mhm. Makes sense of what I'm seeing. I see. I feel tightness in the heart, and I see a heavy box on top of the heart, like we pressing it down.
Yeah, I see there's a drip of that negative energy coming from the top of the heart going downwards. And your guide said the reason for you um being encouraged to accept more help is because it it is a burden of the heart is best shared. So these these most negative feelings that we feel, I don't I don't know what emotion it is. I'm not it doesn't it's really dark and thick. It could be shame, but it feels a little bit lighter. And but we know that when we feel shameful about something, that when we share it, it's like a problem shared is a problem halved. And so it um will help
Mhm.
lightening if you can share some of these feelings more with others. And you're asking in the chat, which guide may I ask? I'm just gonna focus first on your if their names come through or the guide's name comes through, fantastic. But let's just keep focusing on your first request. I'm gonna see if I can help with some clearing. Have you done any clearing yet, Viviane?
Not yet. I was just about to start the clearing of the heart.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Let's bring in source love energy and just filling your heart, Nancy. Just relax your heart chakra, taking gentle breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, just allowing your heart to relax. There's that feeling, your guide is saying that feeling of, the box you described, Viviane, of it being
Mhm.
Pandora's box, the saying of, um, or the symbolism of a fear of if you open the box,
Mhm.
then you don't know what lurks inside of it.
Yeah.
And it is a fear many of us do have. And for you, it's right up at the top, and this feels that it's because you're being asked, Nancy, um, to actively work through what resides within that box. And your guide says there's nothing for you to fear more than um, the fear you have of yourself. Nothing, nothing new and unexpected lurks within here. So I'm just bringing in this source love energy into the dark energy at the top of your heart and just inviting anything to be released that no longer serves your highest good that you're ready to release right now. See you, feel you, thank you, I love you, ready to release you and learn from you. Return to source or never return here again. And the rest releasing deep beneath the earth for Mother Gaia to transmute into food and fertilizer for other beings. How's it looking for you, Viviane?
I cleared the heart space. I didn't really get a message. I I I was just so focused on the heart. Although I just heard open yourself up. Open yourself up.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. There's there's this kind of fallacy, this lie of the human race. I was chatting a lot with my son about it yesterday, which is that somehow that we're different. Somehow that there are good people and bad people, right? And that there's this
Mhm.
duality that exists, and it's a lie, right? And
Mhm.
when for the times that we believe that lie, we place ourselves in one or the other. We say we're good or we're bad. And then when we feel that we're kind of like maybe we're mostly good, but then maybe there's this bad part of us, and it draws this we it it draws within us this reflection. We reflect ourselves within that. So it's like we compartmentalize part of ourselves and said, "Oh, that's an evil part. I could never love that part. I don't want to share that part with anyone."
Mhm.
Um, and it's just so common for us, right? And especially as the lighter aspects of us, as we do our work and face our fears and keep working on our shadows, as the rest of our bodies and the rest of our consciousness rises in vibration, the the darker aspects, like, I don't know, I ate a packet of minstrel chocolates yesterday, right? It's like, seems
Mm.
like, that's so dark for me, right? And yet, if I'd said that to the 10-year ago version of me, would have laughed and said, "I don't really get it. Like, what do you mean? Like, why is that so dark? Was it dark chocolate? Like, what do you mean?" Um, so on a journey, there's really an invite for you, Nancy, to explore those deeper, darker depths, the deep oceans of your emotions, and it doesn't all need to be at once. Just invite up one at a time. And as I saw you standing in front of the mirror, with your hands on your heart, and you're saying you're inviting one of those feelings forwards from towards the top of your heart, and saying, "I'm ready to see you and to love you now. Please come forwards." And it's only you. There's nothing else in there. And all aspects of you are absolutely lovable. Finally, I did get your guide's name. Are you saying I'm on a nature walk in a beautiful park as you read for
Mhm.
me? Thank you. I felt the clearings you both gave me. Oh, it's beautiful.
Nice.
Your guide that I was talking to, is, and it's really hard to say their name without swearing, so I'm gonna try my best, is, uh, Inashita, and they are Arcturian. Um, Also Innie, you might enjoy as well. But yeah, I hope that helps you. Thank you so much, Nancy D74, and thank you for all your questions that you post on my website. I love answering your questions in videos.
Okay, so ready for our next request?
A family just walked in front of my motorhome with fish and chips. I was like, "Ah, they look so good." Maybe I could go outside and offer them a reading.
Mm-hmm.
So whose
All
turn
right.
is it to choose? Is it yours?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Getting ready to select our
Thank you.
next request. Just make sure I'm on the right side of the screen. Oh,
Beep,
that was
beep,
one that we did already.
beep, bop, bop, bop.
Sorry. Oops. See. Oh, okay. That's the wrong side of this. Just chose one that we had already. Okay. Okay, I have to hide that one first. What's going on here? One issue here with my screen. Okay, now it's back to normal. So, getting ready to select our next request. Aditi, 31 to 55. Let us know if you're here.
DT 3155, are you here? Ditty 3155.
Waiting for Aditi. Aditi, you're asking for how many guides you have and in messages. And Holly's saying love to all the lurkers. Yes, Holly, thank you. Yeah, love to all the lurkers out there.
Oh, the lurkers.
You're
You
welcome,
could
man.
be walking, lurking, working, lurking, 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 lurking. Yeah,
I'm not.
I feel like we'll start as lurkers.
Yes, I'm not seeing a DT. So
No,
I'll select different request. Wait, wait. Oops.
I'm just going to turn my heat on. Just be a second.
Mm-hmm. So, mm, okay, no DT. Let's see. Still no DT. So I'm selecting a different request now. All
Making
right.
coffee, lurking. I like that. And drinking coffee, lurking.
All right, PBJ, please let us know if you're here.
PPJ, are you here? Yes, you're here.
Okay, and you're saying greetings,
Fantastic.
John and Viviane. Do you have any advice on how to release residual tension and fear in the body about grounding here? I'm not sure.
Okay. Sure. Let's take a look. Um, if you want us to do a scan of you, or any clearing, just let us know. Just say yes in the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we'll give you advice as you've asked for. So just go ahead with that. Thank you, PBJ.
Mm-hmm. He's saying yes, please. Yes to the scan.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. The first thing I'm feeling is a that feeling of like disconnect from the outside world, and it's really interesting. It's shown to me as a almost like a film, like a layer of protection around you that you put around yourself to just like hold back the rest of the world. And you can feel that in your heart as well, how that feels like that there's a slight distance and stepping back. And your guide is giving a message which is um, if it's okay for the rest of the world to project fear onto you, then it's okay for you to receive this fear and release it into the earth beneath you. And it is a cycle, it is a flow. A lot of energy can be transmuted by Mother Gaia, especially once it's entered your body. As soon as energy enters you, it becomes your own. And we heard this Viviane is sharing this in a previous message today, giving some distance to the rest of the world will help you as well. So, social media, news, I just deleted all my social media accounts. This is it. I'm on YouTube, but that's it. Um, stepping back from news, stepping back from that push. It's a program for feeding off us, right? It loose, right? It's for that feeding off the fear energy of us. And so at the moment you've kind of toughened yourself and disconnected from it, and you're being asked to say, actually, I can create a boundary and push that back, like push it right out of my space, right out of my aura. I'm just taking a look at you through you as well. Are you looking at a scan or any messages, Viviane?
Yes, I'm scanning, and to me, the sacral and root chakra feel very light. He definitely needs more grounding. So I'll start with the root chakra.
Excellent. Yeah. Uh, uh, PBJ's asking, yes, I understand. So stop engaging in it completely. Yes. Um, from personal experience, I can vouch for, like, it's so loud and noisy in our lives that even disconnecting from the direct connections that you have, such as news, um, you can still hear it in other people's voices. You can feel it in their energy. It's the ambient energy of the the news of the collective is all around us all the time. So you're never going to miss out. There's no fear of missing out. I'm a couple of weeks now into deleting my accounts, and it's never felt better or lighter. I'm just going to see if I can help with your heart as Viviane's working on your lower chakras as well.
I'm working on a solar plexus now. He's feeling a bit heavy.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels really tender.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure between the heart and the solar plexus, right in the direction of the heart.
Mhm. In previous lives, and PBJ just saying I felt a lot of density in that area, especially. In previous lives, PBJ, you've known how to take collective fear energy and bring it into your body and to process it, to transmute it and release it into the planet beneath you. That process that you knew how to do, that you're familiar with, was for, tiny amounts, like the tip of the iceberg of what you and I as humans now feel today on Earth. And it's not sustainable for you to even take on, a day's worth of the human race's fear. So, um, that's what I could feel, that heaviness you're processing, that you're trying to process way too much coming into you from your heart into your solar plexus. Your guide is saying you could one way of after our work today, one way you could, um, more gently process this is just a little bit at a time. So perhaps, um, you know, as you take a step back, you may experience, something coming up, like a trigger coming up. And I don't really like giving examples because there's enough fear in the world and we don't need to like just tell each other more about them. But one that's on a lot of our minds or in our hearts is the trigger of the threat of war or in many cases actual war. So when that emotion comes up, just pick that one, like try and isolate it and say, okay, that energy, that fear. Oh, I can feel that in my heart right now. And just say, I see you, I feel you, I'm ready to release you. And you're just focusing in on that one feeling, that one part, not the global fear, not everyone else's fears, not everyone else's problems, just how it affects you, just that trigger in that moment. And then just imagine that energy being released downwards. So I release this energy and feel it a bit like you're digesting food. You're releasing that energy down from your heart to your solar plexus, sacral root chakra, and deep into the earth. You'll also, I feel there's the really strong heat. I was looking out the window to see if I could see the sun. It's like this feeling of receiving heat as well will help you. So, using the sun to help you can be a lovely way of um, using that fiery, um, uh, the transmuting aspect of fire energy. So, taking a moment to um, either outside or at the window, look towards the sun and do this practice because it will really help like remind your body of the natural flow of smaller amounts of energy.
Okay, feels better now. And I grounded the root chakra deeper into the earth.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, PB and J. Must be my turn, right, to choose?
Oh, yes. You're welcome, BBJ.
Thank you for your request. Okay, choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Wow, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't had my hands over my eyes. Um, so this is for Dreamer9747 asking for a root chakra cleanse. Let us know if you're in the chats, if you're here. Dreamer9747. And just a reminder for all requests, please put them in capitals.
Time for a sip. Mm.
When I use these plastic cups, you can't see my face like through the glass one, like, gulping away. I'm always self-conscious on camera. Why do I use glasses? There must be a term for it, right? Like glass drinking face or something. I don't know. I think you know this already, Viviane, which is why you always turn up with some very graceful drinking vessel.
Dreamer 9747, please let us know if you're here. Dreamer.
Okay, last call for Dreamer 9747. Well, that's your last call. I think there's a crow outside going "Rah, rah," agreeing, so it's a sign. Okay, choosing the next request. Oh, you're here.
Oh, Dreamer. Okay, I almost missed the Dreamer. All right, so root chakra cleanse. Okay.
Okay, root chakra cleanse.
Oops, I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry. Just look for
It's
her
okay.
request again.
Just asking other beings step back as we ask Dreamer 9747 step forwards. Root chakra cleanse. And it's lovely. I do see quite a nice open channel with your upper chakras, and yet it's all kind of backed up, blocked up from the root chakra. So it's nice to have a nice specific request. Just taking a look.
Yeah, I see a lot of debris. Like it looks like it looks like a pile of rocks at the bottom of her root chakra, just black rocks. And
Yeah, there's some colors in there too. I'm seeing some like deep purples as well as the black.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so your guide is describing it as their words were a cave in, and I was like, what do you mean? And your guide said, you know, the heaviness that you've had in your heart, Dreamer 9747, it's like that's been almost like crushed up into little rocks and then dropped down. So there's a lot of energy from upper chakras, not just the heart in here. Okay, all the way up to the throat chakra. I'm just working down through all the chakras and making sure there's nothing else like to kind of fall all at the same time as we're releasing this. And a gentle expansion of your root chakra will help with this clearing now. Return to source when I return here again. There's a feeling of that energy being a plug. And you know when you have your bathtub filled with water, in this case quite dark, like heavy energy in the water of the bathtub, as you pull the plug, everything releases really fast. And your guide saying, please do take time to rest and to drink as much water as it feels right, and consider your like a kind of cleansing like diet. It doesn't feel particularly extreme, right? But if there's something that you're used to, whether it's some form of fasting or you're just cutting down on the fun the naughty foods, the sugary foods, or whether you're used to something like a fruit cleanse or whatever your body's used to for a short period, would help with this process because it's that feeling of just releasing in a way that you're not just going to fill it all back up again with further negativity. How you doing, Viviane?
Good. My root chakra looks really good now.
Excellent. And thank you for your very specific request.
Yes, thank you,
And
Jon.
and although it didn't come up in from your guides, you might enjoy some root chakra dancing too.
Mm.
And that can be a lot of fun. I'm sure you if you look up on YouTube, for example, you'll find some dances specific for the root chakra, and I'm sure they include shaking. You know
Mm-hmm.
which part of the body it is.
Okay, I'm ready to select our next request. And
Thank
Dreamer
you.
saying, Dreamer will look it up. Okay, time
Fantastic.
to select our next request.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Okay, so we have Mango the unicorn. Say hi in the chat if you're here, please.
The famous mangled unicorn. An honor.
Mhm. Oh, is that you? Okay, okay. She just posted a comment. Okay, so all right. So you, thank you. Are you saying can I have a healing and or clearing whatever you see is needed? I want to be aligned before kidney surgery tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, I
Oh
already did
wow.
my meditation club this morning. Thanks so much. Okay. All right.
Just filling your whole body with source love energy, clearing, healing, releasing. And just taking a look at your kidneys. Return to source or never return here again. Just before you go to the surgery, and best of luck with your surgery, Mango Unicorn. Um, Perhaps before you leave home, you'll talk to your body, especially touching your heart initially and then touching the area of your kidneys and just saying out loud, body, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this surgery, body. That acceptance is really, really important. It feels like you already have a lot of acceptance. It's a real like it's an affirmation to really help you um, with some of those last minute kind of nerves.
Okay, Mangled Unicorn, I cleared your energy and sent a couple orbs, 3 orbs of healing energy ran through your body. That was also to help with your nervous system to put you in a really calm state about the surgery. And then I ran golden light through your body, and I heard all is well as I was doing that to reassure
That's
you that
beautiful.
okay.
I also saw, I don't know if you saw, Viviane, um, at the center of Mango Unicorn's heart, your soul, your divine spark connecting out to your kidneys. And there's there's a journey after the surgery
Hmm.
to for you to also ask, like, what was it that was from the energy from your heart originally that caused some of these challenges with your kidneys? And it's your soul, your the energy of your soul was saying very much that this path for you has been chosen. You know, you chose this path where you would have surgery, so that without kind of surrendering to destiny or even your own soul's wishes, like you still right to the last minute, right? Mangled Unicorn, you always have your own free will. Um, but it's just an awareness. There's this acceptance, an inviting of acceptance at a mind, body, heart, and soul level. And there's more to learn about the whole experience after your surgery too. And best of luck. Uh, I do feel things will go well for you. And yeah, please do let us know how you get on. We'll be back on Thursday. So wish you all the
Mhm.
best.
Yes. Mm, I guess it's your turn now. I had to think for a moment.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Beep,
Mhm.
boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay, just stop the music. Okay. Julie Wallace, S1N, are you here?
Waiting for Julie Wallace.
Julie Wallace, are you here? I won't say his name, but my little dog is all settled since I put the heating on. It's so funny. He just loves it so much.
Oh, nice
I, it,
local.
it's it's quite warm outside, but it's like a dry, hot blown air system. So it's like having a just a very gentle hair dryer running, and he just
Mhm.
absolutely loves it. He would sleep for days with it on.
Julie Wallace, please let us know if you're here.
Mm, it's very quiet. Give you. I don't have the flutes with me. If I could get a second summoning flute for my motum. Um, but I think we're out of time waiting for Julie, so
Mhm.
I'll move on to the next request. Okay, choose the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay, Terry Brandstrom, 8921, are you here? Terry Brandstrom, 8921, are you here?
Terry is here. Okay, great. Thank you, Terry.
Wonderful. I love you both. I didn't even read that. Oh, that's kind. Thank you. Thank you. End of request.
Thank you.
So you said, may I have a check-in on chakras and clearing to help me in my healing? Thank you so much. Yes, of course. I'm just asking all the other beings that we work with today to step back, to give us space, to allow Terry Brandstrom 8921 step forwards. So I'm being guided to help with the the interconnections, so the connections between each chakra. There's a almost like an it is an overflow mechanism that runs between each chakra, where it almost like a waterfall where energy is released, especially negative energy. So I'm just going to help clear this out in all your chakras. So sorry, let me turn it again. Return to source. Return again. Inarasata kara inu romototo soto sine takama taka ara. Inera taka ara kama ara. I'm being shown that you'll also benefit from um, listening to music or tuning forks at your or singing bowls, anything tuned at your chakra frequencies. Um, I don't know off the top of my head. I've never written anything that's like covers each of your chakras one at a time. Um, I would encourage you to just do a bit of research and find some music, some tones that help you, because it feels like your chakras are looking for that kind of activation, that connection. And it's the reason that sound is important is bringing in your light body, your chakras, into more connection and harmony with your third dimensional, like your physical body. How are you getting on, Viviane?
I cleared the heart chakra and I'm clearing the throat chakra. Just felt a little bit um dense. When I looked into the heart chakra and the throat chakra, the image that they showed me, it looked all pixelated. So we just had that, stagnant energy throughout. So we just cleared it, and it looks better now. Okay. Run wet light through the body and grounded the energy.
Yeah, I heard, Terry, that your your past lives, you've been used to higher vibration planets. Um, you could say that for a lot of us. Uh, and
Yes.
just this acknowledgement that there are, you know, there are places that you go to, physical spaces that you go to, Terry, that you may find it easier to have a higher vibration. And so just encouraging you to visit those and connect with those places and spaces, because they help you bring forwards a lot more of um, the higher aspects of you, and you find it much easier to do so than in other spaces. So wherever you feel safe, wherever you feel lighter and brighter.
Hmm.
Whose turn is it next? Oh, is it your turn?
Oh, yes, my turn. Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
That helps, Terry. Thank you.
Selecting my next request. Oops.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Okay. Life is grand 444, one of my favorite numbers. Please say hi if you're here.
Life is grand. 444. Are you here?
And life is grand 444. Please say hi in the chat. Oh, you're here.
Life is
Great.
grand.
Thank you so much.
Great.
You're saying good morning. Would the universe guides have a message for me today? Most grateful, Kim. Okay.
Thank you, Kim. We shall ask. I was told to make sure you go first, Viviane.
Okay, sure. I first saw an image of him outside, and there was this beam of sunlight over her, and then I asked, "Well, what is this message?" And I asked for more, and I thought it was something about following the sunlight, but then I heard that wherever you go, you bring a little sun shine with you, and it was that about the shining your light, and bringing that warmth and joy to those around you, wherever you go. I see you walking in a doctor's office, and um, to get check-in is, and it was just another example that you're there, you're going for an appointment, and you don't know anybody there, but you have this um, way of brightening, have bringing this new life to the places you go, and people notice that, and they are drawn to that. And that's what I was strong.
Lovely. I saw you at nighttime going out, and our sun is a star, and I saw this
Mhm.
beam of light coming from a star, and I said, "Oh, what's this?" And I could see Kim, this starlight coming down towards you, and it was like coming down to your head and touching you, this beam of light. And the message was, it's an invite. It's an invite to, first of all, connect with the stars more, connect more with the rest of the universe and your soul lineage, your
Mhm.
origins are from other planets. And this feeling that your life to date, it's all being part of preparing you for these moments where you're ready to expand more, just like Viviane is saying, that moment of stepping more into your light and shining more. And these are reconnections with higher aspects of you that you've not quite been ready to connect with yet, and now you are. Um, and I feel like during the day and at night, these connections would be really helpful for you. So, during the day, connecting with the sun, however you choose to do so, and at night, choose a star, point at it, ask your heart, which one should I talk to? Point at the star and talk to it with an open heart. And it, your guide is describing it as like a rebonding process. You're bringing back together different parts of you from the stars, and parts of you, these human parts of you together, which are a lovely way of exploring activations. And yeah, please do keep shining your beautiful light. It's your time to shine. I hope that
Wonderful.
helps, Kim.
Yes, thank you, Kim. That was lovely. Mhm.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, choosing the next request. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep beep. Ace, Ace V8H, are you here?
And just a reminder, everyone, please post requests in caps. Thank you. And Ace V8H, please let us know if you're here.
Ace, Ace V8H, are you here? And good luck tomorrow, Mangled Unicorn. Hope it goes well.
Yes, good luck, and yeah, go and get some rest.
Ace, Ace V8H, are you here? Are you larking? We had a coffee larker earlier. I love that. Making coffee and larking. I always think it's funny, you know, we always say it's ironic, right, that we say larkers, please say hello, because as soon as you say hello, you stop larking.
Yes.
I think your time is up, Ace. Ace, Ace. So we'll choose the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies. My computer is so slow today. Okay. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Laurie P. Laurie P. 62. Are you here? Let us know. You're here. Great. Fabulous. Thank you. And Laurie P says, may I have a clearing if I need it, please?
Okay.
Or a message from your guides. Okay. Thank you, Laurie P. And this will be our last request today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing a scan. Yeah, there's some healing that would help. Your guides use this word rebonding, and I was shown your chakras kind of like slightly not they're not separated, just kind of like slightly stretched apart, and so like pulling them back together. And I asked how did that happen? And it's you could describe it as, you know, in our human language, we describe it as kind of bending over backwards for someone, or like, you know, doing whatever it takes for someone else. There's that feeling of like kind of pushing yourself a bit too far and just inviting you now to bring yourself back to yourself. So I can help with this.
Mm-hmm.
Urasata I nerea moroso ro tokoroma aya taka. Recalling all the power you've ever given away that serves your highest good to return to you now. To gently soften, relax, and reclaim all aspects of you, rebonding, reaffirming, rejoining. strengthening and supporting. Good. The message your guide said to me as well was you no one knows the sacrifices you make for others, the sacrifices you make inside of you. No one will and can ever know this. And if they knew what you had done to be able to support them, then this feeling of them being quite shocked that you would go that far for loved ones in particular. And just inviting you to consider that the next time you feel, drawn to a pattern of kind of very self-sacrificial, help and support and love for others, would others accept it if they knew what you were putting yourself through? And it's an open question for you to decide and answer yourself. And Laurie P is just saying that felt relaxing. I'm I'm glad it helps.
Mhm. I felt like the root chakra felt very airy, so I started by grounding it deeper into earth, and I ran white lights through the body and grounded that energy too. And when I asked for a message, um, I saw Lori. Um, I saw her arms, and she was moving her, um, pulling her sleeves, and then I heard, "Time to get started. Time to get to work," like hands on. And then I
Lovely.
heard, "Do something creative." Uh, Something enjoyable that will feed your soul. That's what I heard.
That's lovely.
Hmm.
I'm glad your neck's feeling better too. And thank you, Kim, also for Kim was just saying, what a timely message. I thank you, Universe, John, and Viviane. Much gratitude, Kim. And thank you, Laurie P62 as well. Or you're saying,
Oh,
I'm always pulling up my sleeves. Literally, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to start next.
or think of anything
When in,
creative. Get your hands
yeah,
on.
that's right. And when in doubt, you saw me yesterday posting videos about skateboarding. I did a members video for 12
Hmm.
volt electrics, and I did drone flying as well. And they're all things I did. Well, not drones when I was a kid, but I model airplanes. Like, just if you're ever not sure what to do next, just ask yourself, when I was a child, what did I do that brought me joy? Because
Hmm.
we were masters as children at joy. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. That's us at time today. Just a massive thank you for all your requests, and I will bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records. Thank you to all souls that participated in today's session, and asking each of us now to step outside of the shared space, remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose, as I close the shared space down and return to source or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right for you. And we're back together on Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Viviane.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you Thursday.
Thank you, everyone. Sending love. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.